Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Generate StarCraft, and I'm here with another StarCraft 2 cast. This is Game 5 of Best of 5 between SKMC and EGPuMa. This has been a great series so far. If you haven't seen them, seen other games, just go to my channel. I have all of them there. So yeah, this is Best of 5. This is Game 5. This is the finals of the IEM World Championship. And this is the final match. This is the last one. So this is intense right here, and this is on Antigua, and everyone loves Antigua, so this is awesome. This is gonna be a great match. I can just feel it. I just know it. It's gonna be awesome. All right, be prepared. Be prepared. Yeah, I don't. This is the casting moment at the start of the game. The first 2 minutes, you're kind of just like, I gotta talk about something, and it's, what do I talk about? And you kind of make up stuff as you go along, or you write stuff down, but I'm not that organized. Psh, organizing for weirdos. So we do have a 12 gate coming down for SKMC. You know, a 12 gate, 13 gate, there's always the different ways to do it, and I'm pretty sure it was a 13 racks from EGPuMa. I do believe, might be wrong, but that's what I think it is. We do have a scouting probe coming out SKMC. It is cross positions because it's a GSL, or I think it's a GSL map. I forget. I don't know. I mean, it is cross positions. I just forget what type of map. It is a map with cross positions. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so we do have a gas coming down, SKMC and EGPuMa. So it could be. Oh no, wait. Am I a liar? No, yeah. There's a gas. It just came up a little bit faster than SKMC's. So we're going to see a 17 SIB score, and it always, like, 16, 17, like, it depends when, there's different times you can get your SIB score on your gateways, 13, and then, like, 18, or 13, and, like, 16, or something like that. So it's probably just being a little bit damaged. That's, like, a couple minerals that you have to repair, and this Marine's going to try and run after them, but Marines are slow, until they get Stimpak, and then they're fast. Gonna check for pylons, for any of that cheesy stuff. Factory coming down at the back of the base, so this could be some pretty quick. This is actually an incredibly fast factory. Pretty much the second he had enough gas, he built it. So that's gonna be interesting. See what comes out of that. It could be proxy Thor. I've seen that he could lift it up, drop it down right here, make a Thor, send it to his base. That could work with a couple Marines and some SCVs to repair. I've seen it happen. Primarily against Zerg, you actually see that though, because Thors are just so beastly against Zerg. Mechs just in general better against Zerg. But this is TVP, so we got a Zealot and a Probe moving up the ramp here. These Marines will be able to deal with that. They're going to see that, and I'm so popular. Got a text. Anyway, this Zealot is coming up the ramp here. He's gonna head back down and sit tight there, wait for this Stalker to come and give him some support. Good job building a bunker. This is exactly what happened last game. And SKMC is probably gonna back off as soon as he sees this bunker. He's gonna send all his units home. That's what he did last game anyway. Do have a second Stalker though, you know, that he could be wanting to put on some early pressure, especially with this double gas quick. No extra gateways though, so and he's not chronoing his warp gate tech. So I'm interested to see what he spends his chrono on. He could chrono out one more Stalker and send it to his base, but he's actually going to deny an expansion there. So he's going to be ahead in the expansion, but there is Hellions and Medivacs. He's going to do a Hellion drop. This is going to be awesome. I haven't seen this play in a very long time, but this is going to be just amazing play from EGPuMa. 3 Hellion drop is going to just deal so much damage, especially when, he's not going to do a drop, he's just going to elevator them down to here, because SKMC thinks that he has a contain, but that's not at all the case. He does not have the contain because, but that Probe saw the Hellions! He saw the Hellions! He's going to be prepared for this, but does he have anything? He doesn't know. So this is going to do a lot of damage. He can just kill off these probes right here and eventually kill off these. sentries, but this is amazingly awesome play from EGPuMa. These Hellions, those are just the smartest thing ever. When someone's containing you, elevator some Hellions down off your base. The Tickle Cannon is going to take down 2 Hellions, which is pretty ridiculous. Actually, I feel like Sentry almost... Would a Sentry beat a Hellion 1-on-1? No. Really? I don't know. Huh. I have to try that. It's like a unit training thing. These 2 Stalkers are going to have to try and get out of here, but I think the Marines are just going to be able to barely cut them off. Going to get 1 Stalker, and he's going to have to send the rest of the stuff home. This pylon going to stay there. But a command center is in the way, although this is still up and running, but the units lost tab definitely favoring EGPuMa, because all those SCV kills, I'm interested to see how many workers he had killed, and it was around 10, so that's pretty good. For SKMC, it was really cost-effective Hellions. He got about 100, no, not 100 minerals, about 1,000, no, I'm a liar, 500. I can do math, don't worry. About 500 minerals for 300 minerals, and they're workers, so they're actually worth more than 50 minerals. So it's like, that was an amazingly awesome trade-off. I'm so happy he used this nice Alvarez. I was really stoked if he's going to try and do a drop in the main. I feel like that would have done more damage. He's doing a drop right here in the main with some Stalkers. Going to pick off a couple of sentries, and that's going to really increase his lead in the units lost. He got that medevac away. Now he's just doing like really awesome harassment here, making sure that the fact that he got contained and his expansion was a little bit delayed, the fact he's just trying to keep himself. He's trying to keep himself in the economic game. I must enunciate when I cast StarCraft 2. These Stalkers, I don't know, what are they doing? You foolish Stalkers, gonna get one, not even gonna get 1 SCV, man. The resources lost, just completely favoring EGPuMa right now. He's in a great position. He's got the orbital command set down at the natural. He's done a lot of probe damage. He's done a lot of army damage. He's in a great position right now to just sit back, macro up, and get a nice force and hit around the 13-minute mark. I do believe that would be a nice time for him to hit, especially with all these medevacs popping out. He's got all 3 medevacs now, and he's got... Oh, actually, for some reason I thought those were Marines, and so I thought he had a bigger force than he did. He's going to go for a drop, though. Oh, no, he's just going to go and deal with that pylon. But I really like the drop play that he's been doing. I think it's been really awesome. But that pylon's going to get cleaned up and even increase the unit's lost tab even more. So that's going to be good. Skin just finishing up. No upgrades for the Pro except for Blink. Blink's just popping up. So we're gonna see a nice mobile Stalker force. 2 gas already down at the natural. This scan I think is gonna see those 2 gas. Yeah, the scan is gonna see the 2 gas. So that's telling that like he's not being greedy. He's going for a tech pretty soon here. So we could see some Templar tech, or I think that's probably what he's gonna go. He doesn't even have a box facility. He's getting all these gateways. This is so many gateways. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways off 2 base at 12 minutes. I mean, that's not that many. I kind of over-exaggerated. But I mean, it's a good solid amount. And the fact that there's no robo indicates it's just going to be a really gateway-heavy force. Oh, sorry, guys. And not a drop, but just, you know, some units popping out, just trying to take out this gateway from the low ground. This is a nice play from EGPuMa, pinning him back in his base. This factory is just floating above those destructible rocks, just telling it stories. What it's doing. It's telling it great lullabies. On a blink forward, we're going to try and take out some medevacs. Not going to be able to do it. He did take out 1 Marauder, but not... Oh, and a nice blink forward. And he's going to take out 2 medevacs, maybe 3. Nice blink forward from EGPuMa. That's going to really help him out when it comes to the one-on-one fights, or not the one-on-one fights, the army trading, because those medevacs increase DPS so much. Let's see if he can get another medevac here. If he can snipe that medevac, that'd be really helpful. He's going to get those Guardian Shields up. Those in great position. Guardian Shields, nice force fields? Yeah, good force fields. I've decided. I like them, because then they can do this, and it traps SCVs. It's great. I would have really liked him to see him snipe that medevac when he had the chance. Just with one, if he just taken one stalker and target fired it, it would have been really awesome for him. But you know, that's how it's gonna be. This Marine's actually gonna. Oh, nice. I always don't do that. I'm not that paying attention that much when I see a Marine. I don't even have time to see it. It just killed my probe, but it's gonna kill a probe anyway. But still, a good try on SKMC's part. Tickle cannons are gonna tickle that Marine to death. He was laughing as he died. It's probably the best way to go down against the Protoss army, because there isn't really that much better ways to get killed by a Protoss army. I mean, tickle cannon is just the best way to go. You gotta get sliced up, which is pretty slow, painful death, I would assume, or you can get stormed, or you can get shot up by laser beams. And I feel like tickling to death would just be the best way ever. He's going to have to blink out of there, which is totally alright. Probe's going to die, though. So that's a shame. But this is looking like a good game so far. We got Templar Tech on the way. It looks like he's just going to make Archons. No Storm on the way. Third base is already up and running for EGPuMa. It's like halfway done for SKMC. So EGPuMa is going to have the economic advantage for the first time in this game, but the upgrade advantage, I do believe, is going to go. Oh no, it's EGPuMa's right now for a little bit. It's going to turn to as soon as the armor upgrade's finished for MC. It's going to go to MC, but for right now, EGPuMa's in the lead. I do believe he's got the Protoss pinned back at his base, and does have technically upgrade lead right now. Not for long. He does have the ghost popping out. I think is that his first ghost? No, he has 2 ghosts on the field now. But there are Templar on the field, so ghosts are gonna have to try and not get feedback, but they can EMP against these Templar and these Archons, and especially these sentries. It's gonna be key when it comes down to it. So he really needs to wait for the ghosts to get here, because those are going to be essential in this fight when he can get those EMPs off. He can even try and snipe a couple Templar if he needs. He has a couple Templar in his base. I hope he doesn't morph those into Archons right away. This looks like this factory is going to go down. +1 has finished for both armor and weapons for the Protoss, but it's also finished up just now for the Terran. So we're on even footing with upgrades, and a big battle about to commence. Oh, we got nice EMP. Oh, all the sentries have no energy, no force fields, or anything can go happen, but that's a nice storm right there, really forcing. Oh, that killed a lot of people. 8 kills on that high Templar, and another storm going down, taking a big chunk of that army, and that things are looking really, really good for SKMC. A nice EMP on that Archon, taking it out right away. But I think SKMC is just going to take this engagement right away. Charge lock just finished, I think. But this is EGPuMa really needs to fall back and stop streaming units, because he's just not going to have enough to deal with all these charge lots. He's made a lot of Marauders, but it's just charge lots just really beat Marauders in every single way. He needs to pick up those Marauders, maybe. No. But all the medevac getting sniped, and I think this is EGPuMa's breaking point. If he doesn't hold here, he thinks this is going to be GG. He's going to go up to the third base and force EGPuMa to come after him. But this actually is a good amount of Marauders and Marines, so we could see a stim forward. But he's going to have to scoot and shoot really well to take out all these Zealots. So he's going to take out a couple, put a couple low on health. Getting a proxy pylon, though. I don't think SKMC should retreat here. I think he should really push right now. He has the army supply lead. He has the worker supply lead. All he needs to do now is just push maybe up into the third, at least get this third denied. And I think he's in a really good spot to win this game. I'm interested to see what his decision making is. This is going to be morphed into Archon, I'm assuming. Yes. How many ghosts do we have on the field for EGPuMa? None. So yeah, those Archons are just going to be very well used. There's 4 Archons on the field, and I feel like this is just going to be too much for EGPuMa. He just doesn't have the ghosts. He doesn't have the EMPs he needs. Yeah, it's just going to be too much. He stopped ghost production. I don't know. I'm not really sure why. Those are actually bad force fields there. They're actually helping EGPuMa funnel all the Zealots. But still, I don't think it's just going to be up. There is another 1 ghost field. If you can get off a really nice EMP on those clumped... He did get off 1 EMP. it took away energy on these two units right here, but it didn't hit the money, which it need to hit the Archons to really be effective. But I think he might actually hold here. If he can just, but there are units being warped in at this proxy pylon right here. I just don't think EGPuMa has it to be able to come back in this game. But, you know, he did hold off that attack, but I feel like all these charge lots and these couple Stalkers and couple High Templar are just going to be really just too much. There are 4 Ghosts on the field, all those EMPs, and I think a couple Snipes went down there. I feel like his +2 is finished for the Terran, so he does have an upgrade lead, so he could actually hold here, and if he holds here, he could have a chance at winning. Pretty wasteful storm there, and he's gonna have to pull back again and wait for another warping round. Is he using all his chrono on gateways? I don't know. He does have quite a lot of chrono, but who doesn't forget their chrono, honestly? He is taking the once high yield expansion, so it's not high yield on this version of the map, but it's still an awesome expansion. It's really the best place to go for your 4th, because this is just not defendable enough with a ground army. It's just, you have to swing over so far from your 3rd, and it's just really easily defendable by a ground army, because you can just plop right here or right here, and you defend pretty much all your bases, which really is helpful. And has there been any more engagements? The units lost tab is actually even right now, so SKMC has evened it up, and we'll see if he can take the game here. How many ghosts does EGPuMa? Because he only has 1 ghost on the field, and so that's really the telltale of this game. That's going to be the deciding factor, how many ghosts he can get out. But it doesn't really matter how many ghosts you have if you this many charge lots. It's just going to be so dominant against Marauders and Ghosts. Bad engagement right here. He needs to wait for all of the Archons. There we go. Getting off those EMPs though was nice. Taking out 3 Archons really fast. Needs to storm right here, not waste that Archon. That's good, but wasn't the best storm, but at least he got a storm off. SKMC kind of botching that engagement a little bit. I feel like he split his forces. He did force the liftoff here and probably killed a couple workers. Yes, he did kill quite a few workers there, but he did botch that attack a tiny bit. I feel like he could have done a little bit more damage, and this army is going to come down right here and see this expansion. But I don't think he has enough. There's Cloaked. He can't see. He doesn't have an observer. Yes, he does. He does have an observer. It's alright. It's okay. GG from EGPuMa, and SKMC has taken this championship. It's been a great series. Went at all 5 games. I was scared there for a bit that EGPuMa was going to win. Not that I don't like EGPuMa, but anyway, follow me, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.